And hello and welcome everyone to your Wednesday edition of the Daily 8 here on the News 8 Live Desk. I'm your host Phil Penarski, bringing you some of the top stories of the day in about 8 minutes or less. Hopefully everyone is having a wonderful day so far. You're awake and ready for today's show, and we will start, of course, talking about yesterday's primary elections. And News 8 is, of course, your local election headquarters, and we had complete coverage of all of the biggest races and ballot items as results were coming in starting at 8 p.m. last night and into this morning as well. I want to thank all of our amazing crews for their hard work before, during, and after the election, and hopefully everyone enjoyed it as well. One of the biggest races we saw play out last night was for Senator Debbie Stabenow's seat. Representative Elisa Slotkin, and former Representative Mike Rogers took home the wins for the Democratic and Republican tickets respectively. They will now face off for that seat in November. And we also have results from the Grand Rapids mayoral race, as well as David LeGrand and Sunita Lanier were the top vote getters. They will now face off once again in November as well. All of the results from all of the races across the state can be found right now on our website, woodtv.com. And one of the bigger stories from yesterday's elections took place in Ottawa County. Our David Horak has more on the County Board of Commission results.
Heading into the primary, 9 of the Ottawa County Board of Commissioner races had candidates backed by far-right conservative group Ottawa Impact, 6 of them incumbents, but only 4 in total survived the primary. So that means after this election cycle, Ottawa Impact no longer has the majority on the board. Also, for the first time in Ottawa County history, there is a Democrat running in each of the 11 districts in the county. So there could be even more changes to the board after this general election in November. Full results from this are also here at woodtv.com.
All right, thanks, David. And of course, that is one of the many races that we're going to be keeping a closer eye on come November. And let's shift now away from the election and into some developments happening all across Grand Rapids. First up, Brewery Vant, an East Hills staple, is getting a major rebrand. It will now be referred to as Vivant Brewery and Spirits. The owners say they wanted the rebrand to reflect the company's growth and evolution into offering more spirits and cocktails. The change will also bring new beverages to the brewery, and there is a celebration happening this Saturday as well that people can check out to commemorate all of the changes. And on the west side of the city, a new Bridge Street development could bring in nearly 150 new apartments to Grand Rapids. The project is planned to go where the empty Duffler's Family Foods building currently sits. It's a $31 million proposal that the Grand Rapids Planning Commission will hear this coming Thursday. We have some of the renderings of the building that you can find right now over on woodtv.com. And next we have more news from, some news from the Michigan DNR, I should say, as they have announced another successful year of fish stocking in the state. It was announced that the department had added about more than 9 million different fish to all of the waterways here in Michigan. The fish were placed in 691 different locations throughout the state this year, and 286 of those 9 million fish were sent to the Grand River system alone. This is even more impressive when you find out that the DNR had a few setbacks early on this year that resulted in them having to euthanize some of the fish that they had originally planned to release from some of the hatcheries all across the state as well. And we head down now to South Carolina for this next story as the impacts from now Tropical Storm Debbie continue to be felt. The heavy rain is expected to lead to severe flooding for the foreseeable future, but thankfully for folks down there, crews from Michigan are there to help. An 18-member Michigan State Police water rescue crew is being deployed to the state, and the members of that crew are from 10 different fire departments in Michigan. They are expected to be down there through the end of the week. And I know we were dealing with some rain yesterday, but it's definitely not the case today. Let's see how long this nice weather will last. Here's Storm Team 8 meteorologist Scott Larson with your full noon forecast.
Good morning. A much quieter situation on Storm Track Live. Just a couple of clouds continuing to descend through from northwest to southeast. Should anticipate mostly sunny skies as we travel forward through this morning. Very comfortable conditions as temperatures graduate from the 50s into the 60s to about 70 degrees as we approach lunchtime. Really nice conditions for this afternoon with limited humidity. Here's a glance at those high temperatures expected around the area today. Upper 70s, lower 80s, including 80 degrees in Fremont, 79 Allegan, 77 in Hastings today. making it up to 78 in Ionia this afternoon. And expecting to have those mostly sunny skies with us. There is going to be a light breeze that'll travel in from the east-northeast. Sustained winds topping off between about 10 and 20 miles per hour. Here's a look at the next couple days. A high of 78 for this afternoon, staying mostly sunny. A good dose of sunshine also on the way for tomorrow with a high of 80 degrees. A pleasant pattern looks to take hold as we continue toward the weekend. A spotty shower is possible as we head to Friday.
All right, thank you, Scott. We're very lucky to hear that, but we're not as lucky as this next guy in this next story. Juan Silvera of Grand Rapids recently stopped by the Michigan Lottery headquarters to exchange his winning Powerball ticket for the $1 million prize he won. He matched 5 white balls during the March 30th drawing, and his friend was actually the one who found out that he was a winner. Silvera said that he doesn't plan to quit his day job, though, after the win. The 69-year-old plans to keep working and save the money, which is a smart choice, I would say. All right, that is going to wrap it up for us today on today's edition of the Daily 8. But don't worry, we'll be back again tomorrow with another one for you. Same time, same place. So hopefully we'll see you there again. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in to this latest edition of the News 8 Live Desk. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you all have a great rest of your day.